What do we have next?
I'm getting ready now for our Battle of the Drums with Scotty Robinson and Max Roach. Probably let Max catch his breath. And there was some reference to that. Scotty's been sitting over there watching Max the whole time. I would be scared if I was Scotty to get up here.
What Scotty's good at doing is pulling the Muhammad Ali. He wants the man to wear himself out first. Right? Yeah. Good. Come on over here, Scotty. Man, Scotty's from Kansas City. You don't buy that. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen. You hear people going around talking about, oh, this little 10-year-old drummer, this little 10-year-old this little 10-year-old that, And a lot of times it's, shut up, Billy. A lot of times it's used for promotion and gimmicks and what have you. But this young man is for real. He is really for real. If you don't think he's real, you can ask people like Charlie Mingus, Clark Terry, Louis Bellson, and all the greats that he's had the honor and the privilege of playing with. Hank Jones, Thad, and all of them, He's for real. And he's, well, you just have to hear him. I'm worried about Max. I'm serious. I'm worried, Max. I'm worried, Max. Put your glasses on, man. That's right. Yeah. So here it comes, ladies and gentlemen. May the best man win. Scotty's from Kansas City now, Yeah. Okay, Scotty Robinson. This is Max Roach.
They're shaking hands now in the center ring. Little Scotty Robinson probably standing not quite 5 feet tall, and Max Roach closer to 6 foot. They're both approaching their stools here. We'll be sitting down.
I'll tell you the name of this composition. It's entitled Rise and Fly, and it's completely unrehearsed, and it's improvised, spontaneous, innovative exfoliation. It's a new word on you, Barty. Thank you. Rise and Fly.
Okay, I wouldn't be calling them out to you. Scotty's going to start out, and Max is bowing to him. Here goes Scotty. Taking a bow. I wish you could have seen the people who would stand up to see what that was over here, because Scotty is just a little bitty fella. And Max is setting up just one set of cymbals now. He's sitting down at a pair of cymbals. We'll see what he does with that. That was one pair of cymbals that Max Roach sat down there and did all that with. It sounded like he had a whole set, but that was one pair of cymbals. And now Scotty was standing there watching him, shuffling back and forth, then from foot to foot, and he sits back down to his drum set, and this is what Scotty will do. That was Scotty Robinson, and he's getting a good ovation here, too. Max is going to sit down at his full set, and we'll see what he does. Scotty stands back up, steps to the side, and lets the old man, so to speak, take over here on the drums. Max Roach is polishing off his snare drum there, getting a microphone, one of our microphones pulled up closer. It was about got beaten by the cymbals earlier. And here we go, Max Roach. Just used the brushes on that one. Did some strange things with those brushes, too. Scotty was standing up watching before. He sits back down at his drums, and he's picking up his brushes. So we'll see what he does with them after Max showed him what to do.
KCUR-FM, Kansas City.
It's really scary when this little 10-year-old kid's over here playing his heart out on the drums, and he's not even sweating. And we can't say the same for Max Roach, who sits back down at his drums and starts. And that's Max Roach's set. Scotty smiles, and he sits back down, picks up his sticks this time after playing the brushes last time, and looks over at Max, and goes. over at Max and smiles. Max sits back down, taking his challenge. 2 sticks in one hand now. Maybe he's going to play with 4 sticks.
Go ahead, man.
Here goes Max Roach. And Max Roach taking another deep bow. He bows to Scotty. Scotty sits back down at the drums. He was smiling all through that last solo by Max Roach, too, as was Max Roach, and now Scotty's going to try. And Scotty stands up after that one and bows to Max Roach. Scotty played at the Wichita Jazz Festival with Al Cohn and Zoot Sims and a bunch of others, and last Sunday night with Charlie Mingus. Max beckons him back to his drums. They're going to sit down and play something together. Max starts it out, Scotty watches, and joins in. That's it. The whole place is standing now, and Max Roach lifts Scotty up into the air in his arms, and that was quite a finale. They sat down together, and they were looking at each other the whole time, and the place is in an uproar because that brought down the whole house, and now they're putting Scotty up on his own drum stool so that the audience can see him, because after all, he's just a little 10-year-old kid. Here's Eddie Baker. Scotty's wearing a Charlie Parker t-shirt, by the way.
No, but just a minute here. We want to tell Max that there's one reason we're going to call Scotty the winner. That's one reason, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Because you stood up to Max Roach. That's why. Right here. Scotty. Come on.
Scotty's hands in the air like the champion, and Max Roach has his handkerchief over his forehead because, by golly, he's dripping wet. And Scotty Robinson is too young to start sweating yet.
We think, well, three people really that are really important and play a very, very important part as to what's been happening to Scotty. First of all, some of the greatest parents that a child could ever have that ever wanted to do anything. Mr. and Mrs. Robinson, come on, stand up. Right up, yeah. And also, one lady that really got it all going also is Miss Cherry Furtek. Stand up, Cherry. Come on, stand up. Yeah. And another gentleman that plays a very, very important part in just being sure that this man is going to read. He's going to do all the things that are necessary to become another Max Roach. It's Mr. Everett Brown, his instructor at the Parker Foundation.
Hey, Everett, when can I get an appointment?
Max Roach wants lessons.
Hey, I'll tell you what, man that
Here's
taught
Everett
me how
Brown.
to take a drum solo before I even met him was Max Roach. I got every record he done played. So I said one time I didn't know nothing about nothing. When I get through playing the solo, pop, 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 Max Roach said, wait a minute, now he's playing the two. So he was the first man that woke me up.
I'm just going to, as the guest, I want to take advantage of seizing the microphone here, and I think we should all pay due respect to this institution here, Mr. Carl Jenkins and Mr. Eddie Baker. We can't thank these folks enough. You know, one of the most rewarding things for me being involved in to perform up here is that it's an expression of true democracy, and I'll tell you why I say that. Every individual, when they get on a bandstand here to play, has his say. We do exactly what is supposed to happen. We play a little line, and all of us participate. We all say what we want to say, harmonium. Is that all right with you, Bati? And further, I'd like to say that this great music that is really an expression of the United States of America also expresses, I think, the American dream in its democratic process by the way it is played, the way it's approached, and the way everybody gets a chance to really do something when they get on this stage. And I think it's a wonderful expression of American experience. I do believe that, and I want to thank especially you folks here in Kansas City, because this is the only, as a community center or institution or foundation that attempts and does teach young people so that we can preserve and perpetuate the things that were laid down by the great Louis Armstrongs and Baby Lovetts and Charles Parkers and so forth. So I just want to give you all a hand.
That's Max Roach that was speaking there, and he is applauding the Charlie Parker Foundation himself.
Come on, burn him up again, Max Roach. Now we have coming up, as you know, we'll be here until tomorrow. We need money. We need it bad to continue the work that we're doing here. We're in trouble. You know, it's no secret. And every one of the memberships that are purchased is really, don't do that no more. Don't you do that. It's really going to help us, you know. Incidentally, tomorrow afternoon at 12 noon, we will dedicate the Max Roach percussion room. Right. Also, we will dedicate the man, you know. Yeah. Waiting on you, man.
That's enrichment. I want to say something about the percussion room, which Eddie, when he told me about it, it humbled me until I found out that I am to supply the percussion instruments.
That's right. Everybody's got a selfish reason, right? Okay, so we're going to leave. So John Lyman, Bill Hemmons, it's a bunch of fine musicians that are going to come up here and entertain you, you know? So we're going to take a brief break. Come on, let's give Scotty another hand here. Scotty Robertson. All right.
Okay, we're having, going to be in between sessions here. Scotty Robinson and Max Roach, their heavyweight championship over, and they both shook hands, and of course Scotty was declared the winner. He was awfully good, 10 years old, and the kid doesn't even sweat. And Max Roach,
Group going downstairs, right in the blue room.
Eddie Baker reminding people that that there are other rooms at the Charlie Parker Foundation where music is going on.
There certainly are. Diane, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can, Mark.
Okay, fine. There's still a lot of activity going on here. And as you just heard, I don't know if I have any transistors left in my board here. That was a lot of percussion.
I was getting concerned about our microphone down there, Mark. I tell you what, there was one sitting between a couple of pairs of cymbals, and it was getting covered up. It was getting bounced all over the place because Max Roach was really going at it on his drums. And honest to goodness, that snare drum was bouncing up and down. He had about 7 different areas to cover with his sticks, including cymbals and all the different parts, drum parts.
For our engineering fans in the audience, I might tell you right now that the microphones were used on that were the Neumann 84 and 86, and they have a strange way of wanting to have soft sounds come into them. And they were pressed to their limits with that explosive percussion work of Scotty Robinson and Max Roach. Now, there will be a lot of more music coming up in just a few minutes. We'll try and soften it up. John Lyman, as you heard, will be performing along with Bill Hemmons. And
may I make a comment?
Absolutely.
I'm getting smashed over here amongst a bunch of instrument cases and people. There's a bunch of people over here at the Charlie Parker Foundation, so if you lose me, I'm just being packed up in somebody's instrument case.
Well, I'm locked in behind a glass booth right now, and it's a little bit calmer in here. I can tell you right now, we'll quickly recap in case anyone has just joined us. We are coming to you tonight live from the Parker Academy, 4605 Paseo. We're into hour number 10 of what is to be a 24-hour jazz jam here at the Academy. And we will be broadcasting tonight where we normally sign off at 2 o'clock. We'll be going on around the clock until 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, providing all the sights and sounds. And yes, there are sights over the radio. Listen and see, Sam Scott says. Anyway, we will have a lot more music coming in a few minutes. In the meantime, we do have some interviews, and
I tell you what,
yes.
Do we have, this is going to take a while to set up over here.
Mm-hmm.
And I would, what have we got up, the Piggy Minor?
No, I put that one back down in lieu of Carol Jenkins.
Carol Jenkins, right. That would be a good one. Sometime soon I would like to get the Max Roach interview up, too, because Max is such a gentleman.
Absolutely.
A true gentleman, and he's very interesting to talk to also.
Okay, let me take it for a second here, Diane, and I'll do a station ID, and then we'll listen to the interview that you recorded with Carol Jenkins a couple hours earlier this evening. This is KCUR-FM, Kansas City, Missouri, and we're broadcasting tonight live from the Charlie Parker Academy.
We got standing here with us Carol Jenkins of the Charlie Parker Memorial Foundation. Carol, what is your position here?